to be a blessing.
Brother Andy.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. Maryland's Attorney General and Public Defender have announced a new initiative to address the over-incarceration of African Americans and other marginalized groups in the state. Attorney General Anthony Brown says it's a sad reality that the vast majority of people who have been removed from communities across the country and put behind bars are black.
Oh yeah,
he says African Americans make up about 30% of Maryland's population, but also 72% of the prison population, which is the highest percentage of imprisoned African Americans in the country.
There you go.
A black school police officer is suing the
Yeah,
alleging racial discrimination and harassment. Soraya McKnight claims the derogatory comments were made about the right.
You already know. Yeah. VOR in the building. What up, y'all? Pastor Sugar Daddy, we appreciate that.
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story. So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain.
What up, what up?
She's playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
Search first, gatekeeper. Pathfinder, path leader. He's a fighter, shapeshifter, and he'll protect your home. Eyes in the front and the back of the head to chase away evil forces. Renew the beacon.
Might coming in hot.
You bring the offense. He's got the ashe I can't deny. I am a witness, I testify. This song, my oriki, my sacrifice to the one who can do and undo.
Ladies and gentlemen, your brother, the VOR has been pulled into the mess, the chicanery of it all. Oh, gosh. People have been sending me this all over social media. The list. Yeesh. The list from the ladies and the list from the gentlemen. And really, this is really sad. And for me, you know what's sad about it for me? The list, right? This is what's sad. We are being duped by social media now. Like, people know, like, in order to go viral, all I gotta do is put up some chicanery and everybody's gonna respond to it. Right? Where's that list? I'm gonna find the list and then I'm gonna read from the list, right? The list that the ladies put out, you know, places where men should not take them on a date, right? It's this is what y'all don't understand. The first lady to come out that was in the car that started filming has recently come out and said it was all fake. Do you see? So now we starting to get hit with social media things, videos and clips that go viral that are actually not real, yet set up very divisive conversations within Black love relations between Black men and women, right? And really, we got to start ignoring stuff, right? We got to start ignoring stuff that isn't real. And it's all over the place right now. Everybody's talking about, you can't take me to Applebee's. You can't take me to the Cheesecake Factory. You can't. And now the brothers have come out with their list. And remember what I said about that key piece about divisiveness, right? Or divisiveness, right? The brothers list is really attacking women. Like, you don't have no daddy. This ain't even about food no more now. Now it's, you ain't got no daddy? You're not worthy of a date. You got promiscuous friends? You're not worthy of a date. Men are starting to go in an entirely different direction with it. You see? But I will say this. Please understand that a lot of this stuff is contrived. It's made up to get us to respond. In much the same way as Will and Jada. Will and Jada took us all on a roller coaster ride, and now they're never going to leave each other. And here we are, taking up the voice of reason's good time to talk about if you're Cheesecake Factory material or not. Determining date worthiness, evaluating compatibility, and the potential investment in a relationship. Can a person's level of emotional baggage or unresolved issues make them undateable? If so, please explain. I want to hear from you guys. Have you dated somebody that's undateable? Have you dated somebody that's unrelatable? 1-800-920-1580. Are there certain relationship goals or expectations that can make someone undateable? If so, what are they? Can a person's ability to compromise and adapt impact their dateability? Why or why not? I think you need to hear that question one more time. Can a person's ability to compromise and adapt impact their dateability? Why or why not? How important is mutual respect in determining someone's dateability? Can a person's level of openness or willingness to try new things or to look at things from a different perspective make them more dateable? Please explain. I want to hear from y'all. Ladies, what, and I don't believe I'm about to ask this, what eateries are beneath your standards? I don't even believe I'm asking it. What eateries are below your standards? Comedy. How important is mutual respect in determining someone's dateability? Right? Can a person's, or are there specific communication styles or patterns that make someone undateable? How you talk, how you communicate, how you express yourself. Does it make you dateable or unrelatable? 1-800-920-1580. Are you Cheesecake Factory material? See, I'm from an era where the Cheesecake Factory used to be the spot. That was a very nice, hey, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. Now it's like, no. What about Olive Garden? Is Olive Garden off the first date list? 1-800-920-1580. Can a person's level of, this is a heavy question. Can a person's level of openness, oh, no, I already read that. No, I already read that one too. Can a person's level of emotional, mental, and spiritual maturity or ability to effectively handle conflicts or difficult situations in a relationship affect their dateability? Emotional maturity, spiritual maturity, psychological, mental maturity. Does that affect their dateability? Does that make them undateable if they don't hit a certain benchmark? How important is emotional and physical intimacy in determining someone's dateability? That's easy. If we're attracted to each other and that's all we're really concerned about, that's easy, right? Here's a big one right here. 1-800-920-1580. This is a non-judgmental discussion. I want to hear everybody's thoughts. Please call in. LA, it's Thursday, which is my Friday. LA, you got to show up tonight. Show up and show out. Talk to me, LA. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Can a person's level of self-awareness or willingness to work on themselves make them more dateable? Please explain. I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to foster rich discussion. And I want to hear your thoughts on it. If a girl is just beautiful, that's it. Brothers, this is a question for the brothers. If a girl is just frog hair fine as frog hair, Does that mean she qualifies for the highest level restaurant, the $350 dinner? She fine, boy. I mean, fine. You hear me? Frog hair, frog baby hair. That's how fine she is. Say her attitude is deplorable. Say the reverse is true. Say the girl might not be Halle Berry or Sally Richardson or Beverly Johnson. You remember how fine Beverly Johnson was? Who was the first auntie on The Fresh Prince? Woo! She was fine. Fine. Right? But say her attitude is horrible. Does she deserve the highest of the high just based on her aesthetic? Is it possible for someone to be undateable due to their religious and or spiritual beliefs? Why or why not? I want to hear from brothers. I want to hear from sisters. Brothers, have you dated? Because the sister in the Cheesecake video is an actress, basically. Because it's not real. It's not a real video. It's not real. Right? A lot of these YouTube clips and a lot of these Instagram clips that go viral, a lot of these Snapchat clips that go viral, not real. They're scenarios that are acted out, and we take the bait, and it becomes a debate in our community. And a lot of the debates that happen that spiral off of these clips are really negative, are really disparaging towards black men and women. But I want to know. Call in. The lady in that Cheesecake video came out and said that she was acting. Right? But we not acting when we respond. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready. When I come forward, I'm going to these phone lines because they're already cracking.
The reasons that we're here, the reasons that
What up? Hey, for the people that have hit the super chat already, I think we got two of them. I think Ghetto Gourmet was one. And who's the other brother? Pastor Sugar Daddy was the first. We appreciate it. Thank you, Pastor Sugar Daddy and Ghetto Gourmet. You guys were the first to hit the super chat. Listen, I'd appreciate it if everybody did it, but I understand, man. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you do got it, hey, hit that $sign at the bottom of the chat. Please call in, share your thoughts, share your perspective, share your opinions. I want to know what you think. So I'm finna tell y'all what's up right now. Arabia is not here. And the reason why Arabia is not here is because you remember Arabia broke her wrist, right? Arabia broke her wrist skating, right? Y'all remember that, right? She got metal pins and everything in her wrist. So Arabia calls me today and says, boss man, I can't come, boss man, because I'm having, I guess, a party, a reunion. What would you call it? No, she said, I'm having a welcome back party. Welcome back to the skating rink. I said, that damn wrist ain't even fully healed. And you already back at the damn skating rink? What? Graduation day tomorrow. That's right. Congratulations, Neek. She got to do what she loves. But yeah, I mean, I said, what happens if you out there skating and you fall again? And you use your hands to brace? I guess it don't matter. Man, that should have made the Dangerous album. One of those sleeper Michael Jackson tracks that didn't make the Dangerous album. So you know the record that Joy, right? That, what is it, Blackstreet sings? Mike wrote that. That was Michael's record first. These are records that didn't make the Dangerous album, produced by Teddy Riley. Heavy record, man. Someone put your hand out. Jeez. I wonder who said, nah, don't put... My playlist is my co-host. The voice of reason is back in the building. I'm sorry. Let's get to it. Are you Cheesecake Factory material? Determining date worthiness involves a comprehension of evaluation of various factors that contribute to compatibility, investment potential. This show tonight will explore the impact of emotional baggage, relationship goals, compromise, mutual respect, openness, forgiveness, one's ability to heal, communication styles, maturity, intimacy, and self-awareness on an individual's dateability. By examining these aspects, we can gain insights into what makes someone undateable or more likely to form a successful and fulfilling relationship. Now, I'm not going to get into the particulars just yet because the phone lines are already bananas. But I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear your honest opinion, and believe me when I tell you this is not a judgmental space. You can say what you need to say. Just don't use profanity. Right? This is AM radio, terrestrial radio. No profanity whatsoever. Now let's hear your thoughts. Here we go. Michael from Los Angeles. Get in here.
Hello, I'm here. Hello.
How are you, good brother? Welcome to the show. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. I'll give you 3 examples. So I've been with a woman for 1 year. She was totally cool on wherever I took her for a date. There was never any pushback on anything. We've been together for a year and we've been getting along great. Before her, I met a woman. I guess she had like a blue check by her name, and she was some type of a personality. I met her on Runyon Canyon, and we had a couple of conversations. She was intelligent. I liked her. She seemed to like me. When it came time to go on a date, I said I wanted to take her to Post and Beam over there by Leimert Park.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
She kind of pushed back on that, and she mentioned that she wanted me to take her somewhere that was safe. And I've been hearing this about Leimert Park. I'm not originally from Los Angeles, but I've been here for 7 years. But I've been hearing, like people that don't like to go out across the 10 and so on and so forth. So she was one of those persons. And after that, I said, I don't know how to respond to that.
She probably got bodies, that's all.
She said, take me someplace safe. That just kind of just blew me up. So we just stopped talking after that. So just along the lines of the conversation, you have to just judge like your priorities or your integrity or what you believe in. And if the other person doesn't believe in it, just don't mess with them. Like, for example, like when I see a woman, a white or black, that has a big, bubble surgery butt or a big bubble lips or, looks like she has a stripper body or, like you said, a bunch of tattoos, I know not to talk to her because, for one, she's probably going to think I'm corny or I'm not going to have, enough money. She might have these expectations that we're talking about of spending money and doing this and doing that, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, you have to just judge your integrity and what you want and go from there. But there are a lot of undateable people for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm 50 years old, so I used to have a no braids restriction for black women. But I realized when I moved to Los Angeles, like almost every fine black woman has braids in her hair, so I had to drop that real quick. Because the girl that I've been with for a week, she actually had blue braids in her hair, which was an absolutely no-no. But I've dropped that restriction, and we've been getting along well. She's beautiful. I love her. So, and as you get older, also, you drop a lot of those expectations. So I'll just cut off right there.
Well, wait, Mike. Hold on. I'm intrigued. Why? Why no braids? Braids are like African. They're like cultural.
I think braids for me came in style, and it was really cute when Yo-Yo started rocking them back in 1980. I just thought it was a fad that was going to pass by. I grew up in Ohio, and I thought it was going to pass by, and it never did. And to one of your points, like Alicia Rashad, like she was like, let's just say she's like a gold, beautiful black standard. Mm-hmm. She's not mixed, she's not light skinned, she's kind of regular black, but she's a beautiful black woman.
Yes.
And I grew up with women, even though they were wearing wigs and so on and so forth, but they wore wigs of a like natural length of hair that was about, kind of neck length, which previously, my definition of a beautiful black woman was natural hair. A lot of the times, their hair is not going to grow past, below their neck, particularly if they're regular black. If they're not mixed with anything,
must not like locks.
Their hair is just going to break off at that point if it's natural. So I just like a natural look, so that's why I didn't like braids. But I had to drop all of that, and I dropped I had a restriction of women when they smile, they got the teeth missing in the back, right? I've dropped a whole bunch of that stuff, and I've met a lot of beautiful, intelligent women that I've gotten along with once I dropped the braid restriction, once I dropped the teeth restriction, once I dropped the we was restriction in speaking English, because I kind of hated that too.
Wait, Mike, you cooking right now. Don't leave. Don't leave. Mike, when we come forward, we going back to LA. LA came in here with a bang. What? Mike ain't playing. Y'all got to get these phone lines cracking for me, all right? Shit, it's expensive as hell to live in San Diego. Shit is comedy. Hey, everybody continue to hit the like button. The likes are looking great. Don't forget to hit the super chat. This is a fun and funny call. Yes, it is. Don't forget to hit the super chat. If everybody dropped $3 or $4, man, it would be a great show tonight. It'll be a great night tonight. I'm gonna keep the insight and the wisdom and all that other stuff. I'm gonna keep that popping. But I need y'all to continue to support the channel. We've had 2 people jump in the first 30 minutes, and we got $20 on that. They gave 10 apiece. Is restriction the topic? Woo, what are you talking about? I seen Debbie Allen with braids. Young Debbie Allen looked, woo, she was amazing. No bubble butts. Yogi Fish, you know I got to hear from you. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Thank you, Yogi Fish. Hey, and as is commonplace for the Voice of Reason chat, anybody that hits us with a super chat, everybody, please acknowledge them and thank them for their donation to the channel. Please continue to donate. Please continue to donate. Everybody should do it. Everybody should do it. Please, please, please support, 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 support. Out here passing by blessings. You know, some people miss some teeth or whatnot. Yeah, well, I guess that's normal. He did say fake butts. He did say that. Hey, and can all the lurkers, people who are just watching, please at least jump in and say hello. All right? Please jump in and say hi at the very least. You may not call in, but can you say hello? Goddess Guru, what up, what up? Thank you for jumping in and saying, hey, hey, hey. You know, because we got a crew of people that come every night, that participate every night. At the very least, the people that are watching, please say what's up. Question H, what up? Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for tapping in. And you one of the regulars, so you know you should just say what's up on GP. But yes, lurkers, folks, jump in here. Let me see. Who's saying what's up? Who's saying what's up? Mike on his Heathcliff Huxtable, yeah. Sugar Crisp. Sugar Crisp. Super chat, what up? I don't know what's up with the super. There it is. True Measy. True Measy. What up, sugar? Thank you, brother. You took us to 45, man. Thank you. Gail Jackson.
Talk 1580.
Straight to you after the drop.
Just had a fight with my homie over something trivial told. We really had confrontation, and I said we was bones. I think she get it from my mama. Her bitterness passed down the bone. Different times when I'm coming out of trauma, she too defensive to listen. I'll call soon. Look at me, I got problems. You got the type of advice that I need. I couldn't get through on the emergency. They know it's hard enough the time that I need. Between working or being so crazy, what's the time zone difference don't make no easy. So I figured I'd call it early. Turn the light down, mercy, I got praying to me. So just lay back in my hands. So everybody tune in the songs
Boy, that drop is so cold. Yo, LA, y'all should call in on the drop alone. That Voice of Reason drop is fire. Welcome back to KBLA Talk 1580. I've come full circle after coming forward. Tonight's topic, are you Cheesecake Factory material? Determining date worthiness. Man, Mike is on here acting a complete fool right now, and I love it. Come on in, Mike. Just finish your final thought here, man. Wrap it up for us. Jeez.
Okay, my final thought is that I'm a college graduate. I'm a professional. Ever since I was 33, and I was living in New York at the time, especially in New York, you should not take a woman, or especially in like a major city, even Los Angeles, no, you should not take a woman to the Cheesecake Factory or any other commercial restaurant, because there are so many little places that are not that expensive that you can take them to and have a nice conversation. And then even the first date, if you're considering taking a woman on, should be based upon the conversation that you have with her. I also had a set up a date with a woman. She wouldn't talk to me. She wanted me to just call her the night of the date and take her out. That didn't work neither. So we have to have a conversation, and where I'm going to take you is going to be based on that conversation of how you're talking, how you're communicating, how you sound, what you're saying, what your life is about. Do you have a dad? Trying to determine your emotional maturity, how we're going to get along, how many children do you have, if you're a person that's going to date people with children. I dated children from age, I dated women with children in addition to having a child myself from age 19 to age 42. So, I don't want to date women with children anymore. And I'm trying to hopefully get married here. I'm about, my player days are over. I'm a one-woman man. I've been a one-woman man for 7 years. I actually had 2 girlfriends always from 15 to 43. So I'm done with that. But yes, that's my final thought. If you're in a major city, do not take a woman to a commercial restaurant, especially after having a nice conversation with her and determining if you really like her. And if you really, really like her, you should take her to someplace nice. If you decide that you like this woman, take her to someplace nice, whether that's expensive or inexpensive, to try to impress her and get another date.
So Mike, do you know what you just did?
What did I just do?
You brought Los Angeles in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Do you agree or disagree with Mike's assessment? It's all based on his personal experience. It's all anecdotal. Based on his personal experience, that's what he said. He's not really a Los Angelino. He's not really from here. So, no disrespect to Mike. Mike, it's all good. You from Ohio. He's not. a true Los Angelina. However, he brought up some good points. Do you agree or disagree? 1-800-920-1580. Andy?
I think for me, one of the biggest takeaways that I took from him that I agree with 100% is that the initial conversation matters.
Yes.
And if you're going to take her out or take whoever out, you should pay attention to at least, or the question should be, what do you like to eat? You know what I'm saying? And then based off of that, you know what I'm saying, you figure something out. I get the reason why people ain't rocking with the Cheesecake Factory, because people feel like it's too basic. Put some thought into, you know what I'm saying?
But what if your spirit is basic?
Hey, I'm with
You know one of the things that make a person undateable for me? Oh, this is what makes a woman undateable for me. Right? The classy ratchet. The clatchet. The external is classy. You be like, oh, ah. But if you know all of the hood movements and all of the hood details, and you understand, you know the street code, you know the codes of where to go, where not to go. I don't like clatchet. I like classy. If you classy, be classy. I don't need you to know that. Well, in 1989, the gang truce. That I don't want to know nothing about that. You should know nothing about that, lady. I want you to be a lady. I don't want you to be. You know what? I got connections below Wilshire. I got connections in the 40s. I got connections in the 60s. I got connections in the jungle. Hey. You got connections with who? I don't want that.
Can't you have grown up in the hood, though, and have street smarts?
Listen. Being aware of your environment, love it. But being a philosopher, having a whole deep, like, the whole cultural movement and why and who and and he's in jail because of no. Clatchet. No, I'm not cool with Clatchet. I'm sorry. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. I want to talk to you. Oh, this is going to be good. Sean from Oakland, California. Get in here.
Hey, brother, well, everyone knows, if people are, in the, sadly imprisoned or anything like that. But I think Andy makes a great point, because I think sometimes you go with the flow because you don't know where it's going to end up at the end, right? So if the person you're talking with, where do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? What's up? Let's have a conversation. Because I think a lot of times it's like, I'm going to tell you where we're going to go. I'm going to do this. And by the way, A to the M and F and K, homeboy. A to the M and F and K.
What?
We are in a bad place. The reason why I say that, Cypress Hill, is because we're in a bad place right now because we don't communicate. I'm not saying that because I do like the song. I like Cypress Hill and all that. I'm saying that because we don't communicate enough with each other. And Andy just did a beautiful thing where, hey, how about, where do you want to go? What's up? What do you like to eat? Maybe it is the Cheesecake Factory. Maybe it is, one of these places. Just be relaxed. Let your shoulders relax and talk. Because if you don't communicate, people do really bad things, in the extreme, like I just mentioned, or you're not going to really, connect. You want to connect, and it could just be for 6 months. It could be for 2 years. It could be 1 year. It could be for 1 week, but you have an experience. You have an experience to build on. You have an experience that you can learn something about someone else and not think that you have to control the whole damn situation. That's my main thing, is don't think you need to control the whole situation. Be aware and communicate. Because if you don't communicate, not just really bad things can happen,
But also, you might miss out on someone who's amazing because you're not doing like what Andy said. Like, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you. I got
My
you.
2 cents.
I
My
got you.
2 cents.
I
on
got you,
having
Sean. I
good
got you.
zone. Yeah.
I got you, Sean. You know what you just did, right?
Absolutely. Oaktown, East Bay.
Oaktown,
Bay Area,
Bay Area, town business. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Are you Cheesecake Factory material? Determining dating worthiness on the VOR. We got a lot to talk about. Can you tell her to call? Hey, what's her name, Stacy? Let's call her out. Hey, phone lines are open. Hey, phone lines are open. Call me, guys. I need 2 more callers. Atala, you know you should have been called in.
As progressive as we are in 2023,
Yeah.
you would think that the dating, some of the traditions would be pushed back.
Yeah.
That's one of the traditions that a lot of women want to hold on to.
Right.
I just find that interesting.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, you know my car got hit today while I was parked at the cigar lounge. Somebody sideswiped my shit on the driver's side. Man, I was so motherfucking heated. Nah, I just called the insurance company. They gonna get it fixed and all that. But I was like, nah, I mean, I didn't do it. I was just, man, I'm like, no, I never park in the front. I was parked on the side street in a residential district. Somebody just came through. I'm like, man, fuck. Man, that's why I need those super chats. It was while I was sitting in the lounge. Man, I was pissed. And I didn't see the shit until I got in here. Man, until I parked, I was like, oh, shit.
You guys have a good evening.
Thank you, brother. All right. Thank you. Hey, let me tell you something. This record in particular, because you know my co-host, my playlist is my co-host, and my co-host is undefeated, as Attila Phillips just said. But that record sounds like if Earth, Wind, and Fire was the Jacksons. Whew! And then Mike, man, Mike is the Kobe Bryant of singers. Because that's his brother who starts the song off. But the way Mike come in is like, you had no business starting this song. I should have started the song. Mike competes, man. He just came in on fire, right? Goodness gracious, the voice of reason is on fire tonight. The phone lines all over the country, North Carolina, Detroit, Michigan, Denver, Colorado, Long Beach, California. We are on fire tonight because this topic has touched a nerve. So let's get into it. Who's next? Who's been on the longest? Cali Soul. Denver, Colorado, get in here.
First of all, Mr. Williams, let me apologize for calling in tonight on the most ratchet topic.
This is ratchet time,
yes.
yes.
Had some slappers.
Yes.
Had slappers all week, but I haven't been in position to call.
That's all right.
But I'm here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, woo-wee. Again, like we were talking about, I think it was earlier in the week or last week with the whole Will and Jada thing, like, a lot of this stuff is smoke, screen, and mirrors. We used to watch television for entertainment, and because it was television, we were able to decipher the difference. Now that our entertainment is on social media, people for some reason have a hard time deciphering reality,
right,
and smoke, screen, and mirrors again.
Right.
So a lot of these young people, and I don't mean to pick on the young people, because I always promised myself I would not turn into that elder that picks on the young folk, because I hated it when we were the young folks. But they're letting social media and reality TV dictate to them how they should live their lives. They're running around taking pride and saying, well, you know, I'm bougie, so we got to stay here. Or I'm bougie, so he got to take me there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, spell it.
Spell it.
You know.
Yes,
but
yes.
It's another thing is I see a lot of people don't know the difference between when the dating actually starts and when it's just like we're filling each other out. So there's nothing wrong with, I live in Denver, so I have a favorite park out here. And when I'm on dating apps and stuff, I like to tell people, meet me at Wash Park. Let's take a walk around the park. You bring your coffee or, you know, maybe we can go grab some ice cream before, and then let's walk around the park. Because then I'm going to really get a chance to tap in with you and get some good conversation going. See the things that you like. You tell me the things you like. I'll tell you things I like. You know, we just have simple conversation. And then we can see if we even want to get to the park or we're going to go on a date.
You know what's interesting? Like, my girl, what's interesting is she never really said, we got to go somewhere high-end or special or anything like that. She's into me. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She like me. So at the end of the day, I'd be like, yo, this taco spot over here with these.
That's what I'm saying.
And she might not even be like, she's not really into Mexican food like that. But she tried it because I was like, yo, I think this is fire. Then, you know, we went to some other little place. And then just recently, I took her to some higher end place. Just recently. But not because, like, it was a prerequisite. Like, you got to set the tone. I think me as a man, I set the tone with my presence. And she was into me and my mind and what I think and how I get down. So it didn't really matter where we went to eat. It wasn't like where we went to eat was indicative of who I was as a person, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's how it's supposed to be. We supposed to me, like, once we get together and start having those conversations, then it's like, oh, man, you told me you like sushi. Let me take you over to this little spot over here. You like steak? Let me take you up here to the hood.
Right.
There's a hole in the wall. that you can get your steaks to order any cut that you want, and there's a line around the block. Like, let me take you over there.
And I'm just going to be honest, no disrespect to my Jamaican brothers, but where is the high-end Jamaican restaurant? Damn near every Jamaican restaurant be like, you be talking through a window like, hey, man, can I get it? You understand?
You know what? If they made it high-end, though, it wouldn't be good no more.
It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. And me and my girl, we eat a lot of Jamaican food, so it's not like we tripping. But Cali Soul, you know you did it right. You know you did it. What did you do?
Yes, sir. I brought Denver into the building.
You brought Denver, Colorado in the building. If you want to bring your city wherever you are in the nation, call me right now. I want to talk to you. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stacy, Long Beach, California. Get in here.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
I haven't dated in a really long time because I've been married for 13 years, but when I was dating, my first date, I wanted to go Dutch.
Oh.
Because I don't know you like that, so I don't want to have to rely on you for transportation. Or I feel like I have to owe you like I owe you something for paying for my place. I just want to get to know you. And then after we get to know each other a little better, and the comfort level is there, then we can talk about going to places. Now I live in Long Beach, so there's nothing but little hole-in-the-wall mom-and-pop restaurants around here. But every woman in a long-time relationship that I know, every wife that I know, we don't care where you take it on a first date.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, you know what? You remind me of my girl. My girl was like, I asked her, like, what do you want to eat? What do you like to eat? And she likes a little, I don't even know what kind of restaurant this is. I know it's maybe Asian or something like that. I don't know. I think it's called Genya. Has anybody ever heard of Genya? It's a spot she goes to. She likes the spot. And I had never been there. So I was like, I'll take you to where you want to go. Now, again, the food is not the centerpiece, man. The two people are the centerpiece. Am I right?
Agreed.
Okay. So,
Agreed.
Stacey, you know what you just did, right?
I brought in the LBC, baby.
LBC up in here. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, this national conversation is happening. But before we do that, we got to come forward. And when I come forward, I'm going to Houston, I'm going to Detroit, I'm going to North Carolina. All right? All right. They're going to Mike battling.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. Leaders in New York are reacting to the deadly mass shooting.
Yo, we killing tonight. Listen, the super chat is only at $45. That's good. That's really good. If you're enjoying the show, if you find it intriguing, if you find it interesting, do your brother a solid, especially since he got sideswiped today. Damn it. I keep thinking about it now. I wasn't thinking about it during the show, and then it popped in my head, and I'm like, I'm going to walk out to my car and see that scrape. Xylon, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. You took us to $55 on the night. Hey, our goal is to hit $100. I think that's what Heru Ali said we should do. So we're more than halfway there. So people, don't front on your brother. If everybody dropped a 5 spot, we'd be good. Yo, is my spot playing, Andy? Because I don't think I heard it. I forgot what it's called. But it's recorded really poorly. But I forgot what it's called. Crazy folks are around, so be wise. Public establishments where there can be eye contact, conversation, and break bread together. That's fair. That's fair. Yes, that's fair. I'm gonna bring that up.
Is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes? Financial infidelity? I'm dating a bad person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff? The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
Oh, is that right?
Mama's baby.
Ooh,
Daddy's
hey, Pretty Brown Mimi, call in and say that. Please call in and say that. Please.
How does he maintain his composite?
Mimi, woo, I'll say it. Fuck it.
Better man on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses. Yeah.
How do you rate women so well?
So William, reason and accountability. The voice of reason.
Wait, hold on. What is this? This ain't on my playlist. Who is this, Andy? See, you see what Andy did. This October London, this ain't the... Wait a minute, hold on. Nah, okay. Get him out of here. This ain't what I thought it was. Andy, I need my spirit right, man. The music. Give me Duran Duran. Yeah. 1980s. Come on. This is when you was watching Lost Boys, the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR is on fire tonight. We're talking about if you're Cheesecake Factory material, determining dating material. And what's very interesting is in the chat, in my live chat, a person called Pisces Light stepped in and said, first date is not at a man's house. Everybody needs to prioritize safety. Crazy folks are around, so be wise. Public establishment where there can be eye contact, conversation, and break bread. That's smart. That's very smart. And then, oh Lord, and here's another heater. Pretty Brown Mimi. Oh Lord, Pretty Brown Mimi said, black men, how come some of y'all ain't frugal when y'all date white women? That's what she said. This is non-judgmental space. Everybody's opinion matters. So she's saying, When we date the others instead of the sisters, they say we pull out the bankroll on the situation. Is that true? Somebody call in and share. 1-800-920-1580. Let's get John from North Carolina in here. John, jump in.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up, good brother? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Well, the problem I see, and I haven't dated in a while. I've been married like 15 years, 14 to be exact. And when I dated back when I was a younger man, and I lived in New Jersey and New York, a lot of times your first couple of encounters with a young lady would be coming off the train or getting off the bus. You would see it, like Rakim would say, you hear them hard high heels tapping on the concrete. And you turn around, and it's a vision of loveliness standing there in front of you. You got to say something. And so I think that what happens now is there's a lot of brothers out here that's copying and pasting dating.
Ooh, okay.
They're not creative. You can't say, sis, look, this spot right there, let's go grab a slice and have a conversation real quick. You got a minute?
Yeah.
And that constitutes that first, icebreaker moment that opens up the conversation and says,
so wait,
okay,
no, you saying something, wait, hold on. Before you finish that thought, you saying something really, really powerful. Are you saying many brothers use the restaurant establishment the same way as they use the Gucci belt and the sports car? Are you saying they're trying to compensate for a lack of something, brother?
Well, they're not reaching down into themselves and expressing a part of themselves to the woman. So they're going with what they believe or what they have heard or what they perceive to be value. So they're doing what we used to call back in the day back pocket pimping.
Back pocket pimping. Come on.
So they're leading with their wallet. Let's go to Ruth Chris. Why? Because that's going to elicit a type of response. I used to work in New York, and I used to commute back and forth, and I would meet women coming out of the World Trade Center when it was still up. And I would meet women coming out of, the Empire State Building, downtown Manhattan. There's a million places. So, you'd be like, listen, let's go to Tavern on the Green and grab a burger. Tavern on the Green is a nice restaurant.
Right.
But it's lunchtime, so you grab a burger. So now you show, okay, he's not trying to take me to McDonald's, but he's also not getting ready to spend, creme brulee money on me at lunch.
Creme brulee money at lunch. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So, as your game, if you're trying to write game, you gotta see the whole board.
Right.
And a lot of brothers don't see the whole board. Women are dynamic. They're not all cookie cutter, they're all cut and paste. And I think that's where this conversation kind of started with the Cheesecake Factory as a low bar to, kind of level the playing field for these dudes that's not creative.
I love it, brother. I love it.
My wife that I've been married to now for 14 years, our first date was at Checkers.
Checkers? Ain't nothing wrong with Checkers. Come on. I see you.
We wanted some Checkers, so we went to Checkers.
Right. Yeah.
But we had commonality because we had things in common. She rode motorcycles, I rode motorcycles. We did things in similar circles. And for fathers dating now, you don't even really know if you have anything in common with these people. You just want a baddie, and the girl wants somebody with big bucks. So y'all trying to jam these two situations together to end up with these, Instagram build a bae moments, and it's just not real.
Hey, man, let me just say this, man. I appreciate you, brother. You know what you just did, right?
Yeah, I brought Asheboro, North Carolina in the building by way of the Bronx in New Jersey.
Whoa, we appreciate the call. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Let's keep them rolling. But before I do, Pisces Light is back in the chat talking crazy. She says, not crazy. This is good advice. She says, fellas, ladies like ambience. It's not about price point. Bistros, tapas lounge, and brunch spots. That's what she said. And she also says Ruth Chris is a chain restaurant. It's the new Red Lobster. She said lunch dates are fire. Apparently, she has great knowledge of lunch dates and all of the restaurants. She's dropping science here. She says Cheesecake Factory has delicious brunch, lunch, and dinner options on their menu. She says working class people go to the Cheesecake Factory and it has nice ambience. That's what's being laid out. Sounds like a sister in the chat doesn't have a problem with the Cheesecake Factory. This is getting deep up in here. Let's keep these callers rolling. I'm going to keep them coming. Monique, Detroit, Michigan, get in here.
Hey, well, what's going on?
What's happening? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Well, one, I agree with the safety part. Usually when you go on a first date, when I could see it, I would always make sure I could drive and do those type of things. But number two, I feel a lot of women will miss out on a good and a decent guy because you judged him on taking you to somewhere like the Cheesecake Factory. As you know, I'm in a long-distance relationship. The first time he brought me, he lived in the suburbs of Cleveland, we literally, because where he lived, went across the street to a nice little lounge and had fried zucchini. And that I was okay with that because I didn't tell him where I wanted to go. I just liked being around him. And, and I was like, okay, let's see. We were to talk, get to know each other, things like that. And then the next day, he took, the girl up there, Ruth Chris is the next Red Lobster, but he took me to, I think it's Bone Grilled Fish or something.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Pisces Light in my chat room, she's really dropping some science. I'm telling you, she's in here on fire cooking. Go ahead, finish.
And then I was just saying, so the second day was a chain place, and I'm like this. Literally, the Cheesecake Factory was across from his house, and I was like, go get me some cheesecake. After the day. So what was wrong with that? I think the young lady, first of all, I would never have embarrassed him, even if I felt that's where he should not have taken me. It may not be that he's basic. Maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't have experience in dating. And you're going to miss out on somebody good and decent because they didn't take you to a so-called high-end restaurant.
Yeah.
And I tend to, sometimes in the beginning of the relationship, pay for one of those meals. Because I don't want anyone to think, oh, I'm just in it for, what you have. And a lot of these women out here, they want to date someone that has money. I can already tell that they don't know how to date someone with money.
Wow.
And they don't know what comes along. They don't know what goes along with that.
Whoa. Okay. Monique. Ooh. No. Go ahead.
I was going to say, maybe he took you to the Cheesecake Factory to see how you would act.
Ooh.
And don't forget, they said she was late. You have to go, if you're on a date, you have to present yourself in a certain manner also.
Ooh.
Why would you be late?
So men are out there doing test dates. Let me take her over to the fruit stand at the 76 gas station to see how she gonna act. Come on. I love it.
I'm serious. I know this because I worked in a male-generated field, and they talk, and they say they do things like that. I just want to see how she acts, because, I don't let her know I got the Benz in the garage or whatever.
Right.
And a lot of women are missing out on, I guess, what they want to see is not always money, but you could really miss out on somebody good and decent, how someone's going to treat you well, and then you running around talking about you don't want to go to a commercial restaurant.
Wow. Monique, guess what you just did?
I brought the D in the house.
The D is in the house.
Before you go, I got to tell you, if you're ever in the Snellville, Georgia area, you want a high-end Jamaican restaurant. My sister lives across the quarter from Escovitch. I think that's how you say it.
Escovitch. Yeah. I'm with you. Let's do it. We appreciate the call. You brought your city in the building. If you want to join this national conversation, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Ottawa, Houston, Texas. Get in here.
Uncle Joe, what's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. What do you think about tonight's topic?
The
huh? Oh, the car, man.
car.
Yeah, the car messed me up today, man.
It's all good. It's all good. We're the fighting of the day. You're good. But, so real quick, I think this goes back to people, again, attracting what they are. Low-level consciousness, attracting low-level consciousness, again.
Mm-hmm.
We want the stage to be set in these dates so that we can do our acting. That's all this is. As far as I'm concerned, coffee dates are fine. I mean, you know, I'm not afraid of a little bit of silence, a little bit of observance in the middle of the date, right? But if you're somebody who's trying to finesse, it's going to be a problem.
Did you say trying to sniff?
Finesse.
Oh, finesse.
Finesse.
What in the world? So let me ask you. Let me ask you. What are the three things, the top three things that men get wrong on the first date?
Ooh. I would say leading with their wallet, number one. Number two, not being present. So if you're in your phone, that's not a very good date. And number three, not really, again, taking that time to observe and ask questions about the woman that they're with, beyond what she looks like, you know, attractive-wise.
What are the top three things women get wrong on the date?
I think a lot of times we're too caught up in the ambiance, and we don't pay attention to the men we're sitting across from either. I mean, if it's like, oh, he's fine, you know, like that right there will derail all the things that you probably are supposed to see about that person off jump, just off rip. The second thing I think we make the mistake in doing is not really being open. And so I think we tend to be a lot more closed because we have this picture of what it is that we think the date or relationship or whatever should be like. And again, we're just not paying attention to the person that's right in front of us. And then the third thing I think would be you just, how do I say this? Some of us do not have decorum.
Decorum. Wow.
Yeah, we don't.
What about the meal hunters? You know you don't like this dude. Come on, just tell the truth. What about the free meal hunters? You know you don't like them. Just talk to me about the free meal hunter.
Yeah, I mean, I've known some women to do that. I mean, what I find with the low-level meal hunters is that they're typically in a bad spot or a low spot in their own lives, particularly in regards to relationships. And so to me, I see it as almost like a give back. Like they feel like, well, you know, whatever didn't work out didn't go well, so let me just finesse this dude for a meal. And I mean, it really is sad at the end of the day because you really should be focusing on healing in yourself. You probably should not be dating at all, but of course that's not the point. The whole point is to get. So again, that low vibration is just going to attract another low vibration.
Guess what you just did?
I brought Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is in the building, man. We on fire completely. When I come forward, we got 2 more cities to cover. But if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Hell of a topic tonight. I'm on fire. You're on fire. The conversation is fire. KBLA is fire. Jacksonville, Florida, and Indianapolis up next. Papa Do's, Capitol Grill, Fleming's, Sullivan's, Del Frisco, P.F. Chang's, Bonefish, Firebirds, and Eddie V's are chain restaurants that people of all social classes enjoy. This is true. This is true. This is 100% true. I did not hear my commercial. I don't know what's going on. Meal hunters are tired of providing for themselves. They're trying to catch a sponsor. That's funny. That's funny. Yo, we got 3 lines open. You guys have done a great job calling in. Please call in. If you're oblivious to the DSM-5 attachment disorders, as it relates to parents and past relationships, don't waste your time and resources. Hey, man, if you don't call in and say that, call, man. I got 3 spots on the line. Call in.
and recycling. Secure truckloads with tarps to keep debris from flying out. Clean out your car when you're at a gas station. Take pride in your community by organizing a cleanup event.
My brother met Master P in the Papados. Ghetto Gourmet, call me, man. Hey, we got a lot of people in the chat right now. Y'all got to get on the phone. Y'all know y'all got a perspective. Papado drinks be ridiculous. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds, here we come. Man, my playlist is out of control tonight. The voice of reason. See, I can do this without little clips and videos, but I do that because I want to reinforce the point that I'm trying to make. But because we're having such a fun topic tonight, mainly anecdotal, people are giving their perspectives and opinions on what makes, a Cheesecake Factory date suitable, right? But yeah, man, that's a heavy record. I love it. That's Mary J. Blige. But let me tell you what we played so far. We played Michael Jackson. Someone put your hand out. Great record that was left off of the Dangerous album. We played I Want You, October London. We played the Jacksons, Can You Feel It? We played Duran Duran, Save a Prayer. And that was I'm the Only One, Mary J. Blige. Now back to the meat of the topic. Are there specific qualities or traits that make someone universally dateable regardless of cultural or societal norms? Can a person's emotional availability or maturity affect their dateability? Please explain. How important is communication skills in determining someone's dateability? What makes someone unrelatable on a date? Right? I'm asking these questions because I want you guys to call in and share your dating experiences and what you tolerate and what you wouldn't. Can a person's hobbies or interests impact their dateability? If so, why? Right? What makes a person, no, I already gave you that one. Can a person, oh, I already gave you that one too. Did I run through all my questions? Apparently so. Well, if that's the case, let's get these callers back in here. We got Indianapolis in the building. Oh, Lord. Ronan. Oh, my God. Get ready for the quips and the euphemisms and the linguistic sleight of hand, ladies and gentlemen. Ronan from Indianapolis. Here we go.
Family, what's going on?
All right. What makes somebody Cheesecake Factory material?
Well, the thing is, like, with the date, it's cool. I mean, you got to factor in, are they worth your time? Are they housebroken? What is their reading comprehension skill? Because I've taken somebody out, and they were stumbling over simple words as far as the menu, which was embarrassing. Again, it's like, is her personality ashy? We have to look at those things.
Wait, there's two things. Is her personality ashy? That's number one. You got to explain, is her personality ashy? And then the other thing you got to explain is she housebroken? What does that mean?
Well, the thing is, like, when I say housebroken, like, my main thing is, like, deal breaker is how she treats the people in the service industry. If she makes a big deal out of nothing, it's only going to be magnified 10 or 100-fold dealing with you. Then if you're going out to be seen, you can tell because the conversation is bland. You know, there's no depth to her. If she's about as deep as a shot glass, then it's not going to go anywhere.
Ronan is in the building.
And the other thing is, like, when we go on a date, I look at the level of chemistry. Like, if we're really into each other, there's a place, that's just a testing ground to see how, engaging that person is. Because if I already made that investment and it's worth it, we ain't have to worry about the other places. I'm going to invest more time to make sure we go somewhere better because I'm more invested in what this person's about. Not, making sure she's fed because her, fridge is empty or her stomach is scraping her back. She has more solid intentions about going out, and she's showing. But some don't even know the difference between actual courting versus looking for a sponsor.
Okay, Ronan, stay with me. Stay with me because I need a little bit more of what Ronan is laying down. Listen, before I go forward, Ronan, just stay with me, brother. Pisces Light is back in the chat room. She says, if the establishment has a filthy bathroom, then it may not be a good first date spot. Hold tight. I got to go forward. But when I come forward, I'm coming back to Indianapolis. I see y'all like these fun shows, huh? Y'all, I see y'all in here. Y'all here for the fun shit. Yeah? I see y'all like the fun shows, right? We need to have this conversation in studio / person. You ain't lying, Ronan. When's the next time you coming out, fam? What you mean? Up one top shelf? What you mean? Said the world is stressed out. We need some fun, bro. You ain't lying. Shit. Apparently, I create some motherfucking stress now. Ronan, come through, man. Like I said, axe throwing. I think my girl did that. I think my girl did some axe throwing. Yeah, she did that shit with her job. If I'm not mistaken, she did some axe throwing. Send me a video of that shit. Shit look crazy as hell. People are taking the fun out of dating by setting ridiculous standards. Got you. Monique's Journey. Thank you, Monique, for the Cash App. I appreciate the Cash Apps. I appreciate the Super Chats. Listen, we're at $60 on the Super Chat. We're only $40 away from our $100 benchmark. If we can get some people to just come in and drop 2s and fews, 3s and 4s, whatever you got to support, please continue to hit that Super Chat and support the channel. If you're enjoying tonight's topic, if you're enjoying the content, please hit that Super Chat. Gail Jackson, what up? Any restaurant that has Chop House in the name is a good location. That's interesting. But what does Chop House mean? Gail Jackson, chicken fingers and chili. Handsome Holocaust. What the? What? Hey, what y'all think about my playlist tonight? Put up an emoji for the playlist if you enjoy it. If you guys have enjoyed the playlist so far, put up an emoji and let me know what you think. Ronan, bringing utter destruction. Yeah, we've been playing like some different shit tonight. Playlist jumping. What? Next time, add India Irie. Now, when I played India Irie, you didn't even hear it. Somebody had to say, "Oh, he played India Irie." No disrespect to India, I'm not a huge fan of her music. She's an amazing talent, and for me, it's just a taste thing. I'm just not really into it. Monique's Journey. Come on, Monique. Monique, thank you. Thank you for the support. Up One Top Shelf says Prince. Yeah, but if I play some Prince, even if you can't hear the Prince, the microphones, headphones, something picks up the Prince and YouTube be like, nope. Same with Michael Jackson. I be skirting through, but they be like, nope. Paintball, mystery rooms, mystery trains, sipping paint, all that's cool. That's why you should call in. Sugar Crisp. Oh, ah. Hey, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Oh, that's comedy. That was comedy. Oh my God. That was funny.
KBLA Talk 1580.
So I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my 2 times hit. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected. Neglected my effort, a girl with no trust. Pretty games and affairs that be tearing us up. The things that picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need a
Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR is on complete fire tonight once again. Wrapping up the week with you. Cheesecake Factory material determining date worthiness on the VOR. If you're just tuning in, man, just a quick recap. Listen, somebody came out with a list. Young ladies came out with a list of all the places that is not suitable, that are not suitable for a first date. And then men responded with their list of things that women can't be in order to get a first date. Very heavy and divisive stuff out there in our community. And we wanted to do a topic tonight to kind of address just exactly what is Cheesecake Factory material and how do you determine the worthiness of somebody to go on a date. And it's been a very interesting topic and conversation. Pisces Light has taken over the chat room with some really pointed comments. I feel like she's talking to me. She said, give your woman a reason to put on a bad ass dress and cute heels for you. Don't let her cousin's wedding be the one reason in the calendar year to look cute for an occasion. Great point. I can't really argue that. That's a great point. What are your thoughts? Call me. What are your thoughts? We got Ronan in here. Let's get Ronan's final thought on this. Hey, is she wrong? No. Do brothers give sisters a reason to glamify and to show off and to, yeah, I mean, isn't that what it's about sometimes?
In a way, I mean, it's about your presentation as a guy and a woman. Like, she's, assessing your ability to lead, how you carry yourself. If he has sense, he's trying to assess her placement in his life. So if she's solid, he can take her further in different places, and not just to eat, but elsewhere. But if all you're doing is looking for a date to eat something because you have nothing in your fridge, that's your business.
Ronan, guess what you just did?
Brought Indianapolis to the building.
Naptown is in the building because of my brother Ronan. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building and join this riveting conversation, please just call me and let me know. Let's make it move quick. Mimi, Jacksonville, Florida, get in here.
Hey, though, I don't even know what to say, but I'm going to say this. I'm all over. I have so many thoughts. I love cheesecake, and I love lobster. I have been to Red Lobster and Applebee's and Chili's and Ruby Tuesdays and all those places, so I love that. I'm not a snob. I'm not bougie, sedity, or any of that. So I am open to most places, but I'm not going to your house on the first date or McDonald's. I'm sorry, we're not 13 anymore, so we can come up a little bit.
That's what Pisces Light said that too. She said that in the chat. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, we have grown men that are like 40, 50 something years old talking about, let's go to Popeyes. What? Popeyes? I love Popeyes. I love Popeyes.
Wait, hold on. You done offended somebody in the studio. He is offended, and he wants to defend his favorite chicken franchise. Andy, get in here.
Actually, right now it's Pollo Campero, but shout out to Popeyes. But what's wrong with Popeyes? Especially, I'm not about to roll the red carpet on the first date. I'm sorry, you feel me? I gotta test the waters a little bit. So we're gonna have some fried chicken. You love you some chicken. And then, what I'm saying, if everything goes well, then maybe, what I'm saying, we upgrade.
Are you going to ask for sex at the end of the evening, Andy?
Maybe not. We'll see how the conversation goes.
No, what she's saying is, listen, you can't pay for sex with chicken. That's what she's saying.
You're not going to get sex with Popeyes. That's what I'm saying. Unless we're established, we're a couple, already things are rolling on the first date. Come on, regardless of whether it's high end or low end, men, y'all are going to ask for sex. Regardless. It could be the most expensive place or the hole in the wall. Y'all are going to ask for it. Let's not even pretend.
You judging, though.
But you're not going to ask for sex?
Maybe after the conversation is going, if the conversation is going well, then maybe I'm like, I'm feeling you. Let me take you out to something a little bit maybe more upscale with a nice ambiance. Then I'm going to ask for sex.
So that means yes, basically. You're going to ask for sex. You say it, Andy. You say it.
This is the craziest show. This is the craziest voice of reason ever. Normally, we all philosophical and deep and chanting. We got Deepak Chopra in the background, Krishnamurti quotes flying all over the place. Tonight is chicken for sex bartering. I don't know what happened tonight, but I love it.
No, I mean, you're going to ask for sex. I mean, this is say it already. You know you are. You're guys, and that's what y'all do, generally speaking.
Yeah,
and we either say yes or no.
Look, as soon as we approach you, as soon as we say hello, you should already know that we want sex. Whether it's Popeyes, whether it's Ruth Chris, whether it's, what is that, Mastro's, whether it's Noble, whether it's McDonald's, off the rip, you should already know that we want sex.
Well, don't take me to Popeyes then. You have a better chance.
Mimi, you know what you just did, right?
I thought, oh gosh, I made myself look crazy. That's what I just did.
That's what you did. You brought Jacksonville, Florida in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. This was good. This was good. Do you know how much sex is had after people leave church and go to church's chicken? Eat their chicken and go home for some Sunday loving. You eat that fried okra and the mashed potatoes, and you know they got them special honey biscuits. Come on. Ain't nothing left but loving after that. Okay. Let me get my callers in here. Hey, Ghetto Gourmet, Battle Creek, Michigan. Get in here.
Peace and love, bro. Andy, family, we chat. Listen, from this point on, ladies and gentlemen, let's just call it down the middle. Let's call it down the middle. Mm-hmm. Date. Date is an acronym. D period, A period, T period, E period. That means break out the end. Let's just cut straight to it.
Wait. That means what?
Well, I can't say the D word on terrestrial radio.
Oh.
It means Richard at the end. That means we're going on this date because men are expecting, and not just men, let me just correct that. It's Richard at the end.
I get it.
Because, listen, ladies, every day of your life, once you become post-pubescent, every compliment, subconsciously from a man and from some women, every compliment, oh, you smell good. Do you know what subconsciously that means? You want some Richard?
At the end.
whether they're married or not.
Mm-hmm.
Every compliment is, do you want some Richard at the end? So listen, if you're going to do what Zoe Williams called, passive aggressive prostitute or a relationship mercenary, name your price up front, because you know within 7 to 11 seconds of visually analyzing me if you want to have sex with me.
Pisces,
Cut out all the
Pisces Light is in the chat room. She said that's a dusty mentality.
Well, it is a natural instinct in men and women. Because what you can't, well, okay, my quote that I put it in the chat is, we belabor for time. Listen, if you are oblivious to the DSM-5 as it relates to attachment disorders and illnesses.
Yeah, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Where it relates to parents, past relationships, etc. And I'm learning this now because I don't have all of my stuff together. I got shot of work to do. I'm a work in progress. Listen, you need to ask the questions up front. Okay, what was your relationship with your mother and your father? I've learned this now on my way to the grave. I got 1 foot in. Yeah, find that out so you're like, you know what? No, I'm not about to waste my resources or my time. And nowadays in this sick society, it ain't even hard to tell because you can tell who's looking for somebody for the night or somebody that's right.
I got you.
And it's a whole lot of somebody tonight. So listen, let's just cut to the chase. Let's stop fronting like it don't even matter because I'm a chef, and I'm not a chef. I'm a cook. I can cook you a steak better than Luke Chris.
Uh-oh.
And for a price. Listen, I'm creative. I can be romantic, all of that. But no, if you come on, hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Turn to your neighbor and say, the ghetto gourmet. If it's just okay, it's not the ghetto gourmet. That's my slogan. Absolutely. The entitlement attitudes with men and women is crazy. It's crazy. That chick from I look like this and you don't take me to a chain. If you don't take many seats, my sister, if you don't take many seats, you should be grateful that somebody is willing to spend on you.
Ooh, wow.
And every date that a stranger, you trust me enough for me to pick you up at your house. I know your
But wait, let me just say, brother, don't beat them up now. That we don't want to beat them up.
Not at all.
Because the flip side is somebody called you a skillet pimp because you can cook.
Listen, I have more tools in my repertoire. I am a Jedi. So listen, you just better be glad that I'm using my skills for good and not on the dark side. Peace and love to the family of nations. Let's get out of here and call this nonsense out.
Wait, brother. What did you just do?
For Battle Creek, Michigan, the cereal city, capital of the world.
There you go. I don't know if it's the capital, but it is Battle Creek, Michigan. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. The phone lines have been absolutely bonkers all show long. When I come forward, I'm going back to Michigan, but this time we're going to Detroit. Top ramen relations. Tater tot thoughts. Oh my God. Hey, y'all enjoy the show tonight. Hey, Andy.
Yes.
That's the commercial.
Oh, this is it right here?
Did it play in the beginning, in the first hour?
I don't remember hearing this in the first hour at all.
It's got to play twice an hour. Or once an hour.
Okay. If I don't see it in the log, then I'm going to just throw it in there now.
Yeah, please.
That do sound horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, the callers have been insane. You guys have done a great job. We are at 69.98. Can we still make it to $100? I hope we can. Greg Scott said, man, done dropped that good gospel from what I heard. Yeah, it was good shit. $30 seconds. Man, that playlist. When's the last time you had a little Spandau ballet? Much is true. The voice of reason has been on complete fire. Let me get my final caller in here tonight. D from Detroit, get in here.
Hey, how you doing?
What's happening? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
I was gonna say that if they take me to the Cheesecake Factory, they missed on one because they didn't have my stomach spoiling. And if they start talking about sex examination, then I'm gonna know that you might as well speak a little bit more about financial needs. And men don't like to talk about financial stability a lot. So we could talk about anything if you're talking about sex. We could talk about your social security number. We can talk about everything.
Wow, this is heavy. She said during sex we can talk about anything. Okay, I hear you, but you are my final call of the night. Again, what did you just do?
And Detroit in the house.
Detroit is in the building. We appreciate the call. Tonight has been absolutely stellar. I love it, but I got some points to cover here. I do. A person's emotional level or a person's level of emotional baggage or unresolved issues can indeed make them undateable. Emotional baggage often manifests as trust issues, insecurities, or an inability to form healthy connections. Unresolved issues can hinder emotional stability and create challenges in establishing a strong foundation for a relationship. It is crucial for individuals to address and heal their emotional wounds before embarking upon a new relationship, i.e. going on a date. You don't even need to be out there if you're still dealing with that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry. Yes, certain relationship goals or expectations can make someone undateable. Unrealistic expectations, such as seeking perfection or expecting a partner to fulfill all of your needs, can create an unhealthy dynamic. Additionally, incompatible relationship goals, such as desiring marriage while the other person seeks casual dating, can lead to fundamental conflicts and make some people undateable. It's essential for individuals to align their relationship goals and expectations with a potential partner. Again, an individual's ability to compromise and adapt significantly impacts their dateability. Relationships require a balance of give and take. Give and take, give and take, give and take, give and take. It's a balance. Sometimes I'm giving more, sometimes you're giving less. Sometimes you're giving more, sometimes I'm giving less. But we have to strike a balance of give and take. That is so heavy. A person who is rigid and or unwilling to adapt may struggle to navigate the challenges and compromises necessary for a successful relationship. Flexibility and adaptability are key traits that contribute to dateability, right? Mutual respect is paramount in determining someone's dateability. I don't know if y'all listening to this now. Mutual respect is paramount in determining someone's dateability. Respect forms the foundation of any healthy relationship. It allows us to foster trust, a deeper understanding, and equality. Without mutual respect, conflicts will most definitely arise, communication will break down, and the relationship becomes unsustainable. Individuals who prioritize and demonstrate mutual respect are more likely to form long-lasting relationships. A person's openness, right? Being open, a person's level of openness and willingness to try new things can make them more dateable. Openness allows for growth, exploration, and shared experiences. It demonstrates a willingness to step out of one's comfort zone, fostering a deeper connection and creating opportunities for personal and relational development. Being open-minded and receptive to new experiences makes one a little bit more dateable. Anyway, we tapped on it. I started the conversation. You finish it. But I will admonish you with this. Stop buying into the viral YouTube moments that are clearly acting and contrived. I shouldn't have had to do a whole show on this, but I did it and it was fun. I appreciate everybody for calling in. Thank you, LA, for showing up. Up next, the fire shall continue. You already know who it is. It's RSVP with Jill Monroe. I'll see y'all next week. Deuces. Great work today. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Remember love. Thank y'all.